Wow, man, that was rough. The worst game I ever seen from the Giants, hands down, in my lifetime with my own two eyes. Here I am making this video. I will be dropping it soon. I said on the live stream, if you catch the live stream for the people that were subscribed, I did go live when the game was supposed to be done. And listen, that game was done during halftime. The Giants lost 40-0 to the Cowboys. Didn't put up one freaking point. And me as a Giants fan, me personally, I'm not a guy that's going to yell. So you're not going to see me yelling, screaming, any of that. But to say that I'm not upset is an understatement. You know, to say that I'm not upset is a lie. Going into this game, I've been a heavy advocate on what the Giants can do, what the Giants need to do, and what the Giants will do. And now everything that was displayed that we just watched, the 60 minutes of football on Sunday Night Football in front of the whole world, was not what I thought could happen. Like, I literally thought there was no chance that could happen. The Giants getting completely dominated, not putting up a single point. Who would have thought that would have happened? If you're a Cowboys fan, maybe. But as a Giants fan, and even Giants fans that aren't too hype about Daniel Jones, that aren't too hype about this team, that tells everyone to lower their expectations, shoot, you might be right a little bit. 40-0 is crazy. 40-0 is crazy. Once again, I did speak my thoughts on it during the live stream, and I will speak my thoughts now. Evan Neal, you might have to start learning, and I'm not gonna say it. You might have to start learning something. You might have to start learning something new, because whatever you learned this offseason, nothing replicated into this game. Nothing. The new stance, how quick you're getting up out of your stance, anything like that, nothing changed. You know why? Because your worst game was against the Cowboys last season, and your worst game to this day is worse than what happened last season. What happened today? Evan Neal did not improve one bit. Number 7 overall pick. Say what you want. I can't see you getting dominated by second stringers. I can't see that happen. I can't see you getting dominated by guys outside of Micah Parsons. When you're a top 10 pick in the NFL draft, we expect you to be good. We expect you to be well. You're playing on the right tackle, not left. Left tackle is super important. Normally, people put their best pass rusher on the left. But guess what? Now they know, hey, Evan Neal's struggling. Why do we have to go through this strong side with Andrew Thomas? No, let's just go to Evan Neal, because Evan Neal can't block a soul right now. That was just bad. It was just bad from the jump, man. And no, I can't say from the jump, because that first drive was actually really good. It was really good. We get all these weapons. We add all these things to this team. Do people think we're going to go out guns blazing, throwing the ball? Whatever they expected, listen, we ran the ball all the way down the field. Daniel Jones scrambling, Saquon running up the gut. We were making plays, and we got down all the way somewhere inside the 10. Once again, I didn't even give myself enough time to look at stats, look at social media, nothing. This is just my reaction straight up. Ever since that false start by Andrew Thomas, everything downhill. Completely. Everything downhill. You get the false start. You get the missed snap that ended up rolling everywhere. Okay, we have to settle for 3. I tweeted. I went to Twitter, started tweeting. Hey, I went to X. Sorry. I went to X and started tweeting. Hey, we missed our opportunity. We're going to be regretting this later on. Hopefully, we can make up for it. As I hit send on that tweet, I look up, and somehow, some way, the kick gets blocked, and they're returning it for a touchdown. And I'm just sitting there like, of course it's going to happen. Because I've seen, watching the Giants team play, sometimes it just feels like what can happen will happen. And tonight was a night like that. What can happen will happen, and it happened. And it happened big time. Because after that, the team never recovered. And I blame the whole team. You know, it's hard to not blame Brian Daboll, your coach in the team. But I blame the team for not standing up. Nobody stood up at all. At all. You know, they score that touchdown. We get the ball back. We don't do much. They end up getting a field goal on the other end. We get the ball back. We throw it to Saquon. It gets coughed up, taken the other way for a touchdown. And somehow, someway, that's Daniel Jones' interception. Did they correct it yet? I'm not too sure, but I don't know how that's an interception. You know, that definitely should have been a fumble, but it is what it is. I'm not a stat reader. I'm not a stat chaser. I just know people are going to look at it and be like, Daniel Jones threw 2 interceptions. No, he didn't. He threw 1. And that one that he threw was bad. That one that he threw was bad. And that's one of the takeaways from this game. Can I blame Daniel Jones for running for his life every single snap? I can't. How could you? He's running for his life every single play. But the tendencies I saw was tendencies that I saw from him like 2 years ago, where we felt like his pocket presence wasn't good, all these different things. I felt like I saw old DJ, and I didn't like that. I did not like that one bit. When he's running out of bounds and he throws it, trying to make a play to Waller, and it gets picked off by Gilmore, that's a bad play. That's that same vibe last season in week 1 when he threw that red zone interception when he was targeting Saquon. He didn't have to make that play, but he's trying to do it. And, you know, it is what it is. I can't blame him for trying to make something happen, but what I can blame you for is if that was a close game, if the game was still close at that point, you're trying to make a play for this team, you're hurting the team. Whatever you're trying to do, you're hurting the team. That's not going to help us win. That's not what we paid you $40 million for. We didn't pay you $40 million to run to the sideline and throw it into the field. You know, that's one of the things. If I played football growing up, some people might not think I know any football because I actually was an advocate for Daniel Jones. But when you're running to the sideline, you never want to throw it back the other way. You never want to throw it across the field. Nothing ever happens. And this wasn't even across the field. It was just a bad play overall. You just have to eat that and just run out of bounds. You're already running out of bounds anyways. But it's hard to harp on that little mistake over this big atrocity of a game because that's what it was. That's what it was. I'm not a negative guy. I'm not a negative person when it comes to these things. But I just have literally no good takeaways from this game. Not a single thing. The offensive line, throw it in the trash, man. Throw it in the trash. The whole offensive line needs to get replaced. And now I've seen a couple people already in my chat letting me know and some people commenting, Joe Shane should have targeted the O-line more. It just goes to show, like, in my opinion, like, show me who's available that we can target. Show me. I don't think there's much out there. And who knows? I'm not a GM for a reason. So maybe there is some moves that he should be pulling that I'm not aware of. But I do know that O-line, like good offensive linemen, are not available. Because why would any team give them up? Are the Cowboys ever going to give us Zach Martin, one of the best right guards in this league? No. So he's not available to go get. I don't think there's guys that can help us that's out there right now. You know, we do need to add more bodies because clearly what we have right now is not it. It's not it. But it's just hard to expect like something being out there for us right now. It's hard. And once again, when you invest in the number 7 overall pick, Evan Neal at the right tackle, when you just paid one of the best young left tackles in the game, if you can at least get the edges protected, we could probably live with, you know, a subpar interior. I'm not sure how Schmitz played. I said paid. I'm not sure how Schmitz played, but the whole offensive line was bad, so I can't even say that he did great. But you draft the second round John Michael Schmitz. You expect that to be better. The guards position, you can manipulate a little bit, maybe have a running back to help chip in, help pass protect. But when it comes to the edge, come on, man. Evan Neal got to play better, and we know this. All the weapons, right? I can't even blame any of the weapons. Isaiah Hodgins fumbled. That's one takeaway. But overall, you didn't feel that presence. You didn't feel the Paris Campbell, Darius Slayton, all this speed all over the place. You didn't feel anything. Because in the blink of an eye like this, the game was over. It was over. And we never even put up a point. Darren Waller, who would have thought that, you know, hamstring hurt or not, there was no chance. There was just literally no chance. Who would have thought in the third quarter was going to be the first reception by a wide receiver? This game was bad. This game was bad. And once again, I give my flowers. Go ahead, Cowboys. You know, I never, in my opinion, I don't think I disrespected y'all by saying that we're going to win because I expect our team to win every single week. I want our team to win every single week. Did I expect this game to go this way? I did not. But credit to you guys. That defense is serious. You know, on our defense, I'm mad that we didn't make any plays. Not a single one. Not a single play made by a single play defender. You know, rookie corners, they're going to have their struggles. Isaiah Simmons, he made some plays. But Bobby Okereke, I didn't hear you. Dexter Lawrence, I barely heard you. Leonard Williams, I definitely didn't hear nothing from you. Kayvon Thibodeau and Azeez Ojulari. This defense did not make any plays. Not a single one. And letting Dak sit there comfortably while our quarterback is fighting for their life every single play. What was going to happen, man? What was going to happen? So, you know, it is what it is. The best takeaway I can say from this game is that it's week 1. You know, we're one game back from first place. But the biggest takeaway for me is the gap is still there. Well, we thought this gap was going to be closed. Well, we thought, you know, we made some acquisitions that we're going to make this team a lot more competitive and try to make it even with the Cowboys, try to make it even closer with the Eagles, it is still far, far away. Because it doesn't matter who you add on the outside. If you didn't add nobody to protect Daniel Jones, we're not going to be able to get any throws off. We're not going to be able to get any runs off. Because that's all it was. Once we're playing from behind, when we can't run the ball, there was no shot. There was no chance. There was no chance. When they knew we were going to be in a passing situation every single play, Micah Parsons was feasting. Everybody on that front was feasting. Credit to the Cowboys once again, man. You know, I don't like the Cowboys, but I'll give you your credit when you deserve it. You whooped us. Bad. 40-0. It was the second worst Giants loss ever. Ever. So who would have thought, man, you know, once again, I just started covering this team last year. This is my second season covering this team on YouTube. And I didn't think I would be on this side of, like, history. I didn't think I would be on this side of seeing what's happening. Because who knows, man. I hope this is the worst game I ever see as a Giants fan for the rest of my life. I hope. But going into week 2 with Arizona, if we thought we were going to pummel Arizona, listen, our expectations need to come way down. Way down. Because what I saw, once again, there's not too much to take from it. There's not too much to get excited about. It could be a rough season, y'all. If we go into week 2 and lose against Arizona, it could be a long season. So that's going to wrap it up for this one, man. Subscribe down below. Road to 10K is still active, man. I appreciate y'all for liking my videos and watching my videos. I will be live every single week, so stay tuned on that. Make sure you're on the lookout for it. If you haven't seen my other videos, there's more videos to the left right here, and hopefully the Giants can pick it up. But I'll catch you on the next one. Go Big Blue.